Welcome back. My name is Dr. Carl Baird, and today I'll be showing you the 5 best exercises that you can add into your routine to help you carry your luggage with ease on your next vacation. So this is part of our Train for Travel series, where we're helping you safely build the strength to enjoy your next vacation without pain, arthritis, or discomfort getting in the way. So let's get right into the exercises. When it comes to picking the best exercises to help carry your luggage with ease on your next vacation, you don't really need to overthink it. So when you carry your luggage, all you're doing is picking up something heavy and having to walk around with it. So we want to pick exercises that mimic that. So the first exercise I'll show you is just a dumbbell or kettlebell march, and there's 2 variations to this exercise. So the first one is just holding that weight right in front of your chest, as close to your body as you can, and then just marching in place. So I'm lifting each leg. I like to hold it for a second at the top just to make sure that I have that balance. But why I like this exercise is, one, it does work on balance, but holding this weight in front forces your core to engage, which you're going to need a lot of core strength to carry that heavy luggage. So that's variation 1. The second is just a suitcase carry or a suitcase march. So for this one, now I'm holding the weight in one hand at the side, but doing the same thing, marching in place, slow and controlled. If you do it this way, make sure you do both sides. The next exercise is a farmer's carry. So again, this is just picking up heavy weight, but now we're walking in place. So to perform this exercise, a few things you want to pay attention to. 1, start with a light grip on the weight. So I don't want to just passively hold this weight and let it pull my shoulders down. I want to do about a 25% grip. That creates tension in the arms. I want to roll my shoulders back, and then from there, I'm just slowly going to walk, really trying hard to keep my trunk upright, not letting the weight pull me back and forth like that. The other variation, similar to the march, is a simple suitcase carry. So now I only have one weight in one hand, but I'm doing the same thing, slightly gripping the weight, roll the shoulders back. This is going to work just a little bit differently because your core is forced to balance you out, but it's going to be the same thing. Now I'm going to walk back and forth. Simple, straightforward, but effective. The next exercise is the kettlebell deadlift. So this exercise in the strength training world is traditionally used to target your glutes and your hamstrings, but I do like it to help train for carrying your luggage because it creates this full core tension and also engages your lats, which are really important for carrying heavy things like a suitcase. So to perform this, we're going to start with our kettlebell on a block. If you're new to the movement, it just makes it a little bit easier. You don't have to get as far down. You're going to start with your feet on the outside of the kettlebell. Send those hips back. When you can't go any lower without rounding the spine, then you use your knees to get to the bottom of the weight. Press through your feet to stand back up. So again, you set it down the same way. Send those hips back. Bend the knees to get the rest of the way down, and just make sure again that this kettlebell is moving in a straight line up and down because you're sending your hips back and not bending forward where the kettlebell travels forward. But again, another great exercise to help build the core and arm strength you need to carry your luggage. The next exercise is a single arm deadlift. So we're going to be doing this a little bit differently than the traditional single arm deadlift where you'd have the weight in front of you right here, because we want to mimic what it's actually like to lift your suitcase. And in that case, the suitcase is usually out at your side. So we're going to put our block and our kettlebell on the outside, but from there, we're going to do the same deadlift movement where I'm going to send my hips back, then bend my knees till I can grab the weight. And from there, keep that nice strong position, engage the core, press through the feet to stand up, and set it back down the same way. Send those hips back, bend the knees to set it down. And obviously, make sure you're doing both sides. And lastly, we have the weighted step up, because a lot of times you do have to carry your luggage upstairs. So we're going to take 2 dumbbells, 1 on each side, and simply get a bench or a stair. Again, I use these yoga blocks, and all we're going to do is step up and come back down. Make sure you're alternating your legs. And again, there's a lot of different variations. If you want to just challenge yourself a little bit more, you can add a balance challenge, come back down, or like our carry variations, you can move to just one weight and perform the weighted step up that way. Just make sure you're doing both hands. So there you have it, 5 of the best exercises to help you confidently carry your luggage on your next vacation. Again, with these exercises, you don't need to overthink it. Carrying your luggage is simply carrying something heavy and walking around with it. So the exercises that you pick are picking up something heavy and walking around with it. Just make sure that you're doing it slow and controlled and in a safe manner, because last thing we want to do is aggravate any sort of joint pain that you may be having. So that's all I got for you today. Again, if you do have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'm happy to answer.